Hi everyone, and today welcome to the last day of season 4 of Fall Guys. Fun fact, I was gonna make this video last week, but then they delayed it, so perfect. Understand why having Kai right here? Well, Kai can't be here, and Heavy it can't be here, so we're gonna be going to main show, and every single new game that we've seen here that was released, this does not include variations, will be rated. And if we don't get a game mode, I'll still rate it, and I'll tell you I would put it on a tier list if I made one, which I won't. And I know you might be asking, which you probably won't, but if you are, I will totally not answer. Why were you gone for 2 weeks? Oh, why haven't you made a video in 2 weeks? Half of that was a vacation, and the other half was me being lazy. So, it might be 3 weeks, I don't know. But by the time this is uploaded, season 5 will be like a couple hours old. So yes, whenever this comes out, the next video will be a season 5 video. So don't worry, I'll tell you all about it. If you're saying the word I'm in survival, well, people haven't been on to get some stuff, and whenever the secret class is revealed, that will be whenever I put out the next video on that. Silent Minecraft 2 is I'm gonna actually be talking about that in a separate video since I have some cool ideas for everything. Involving exclamation stuff. And I'm doing bad, that's great. Now I'm not gonna count any new system, but the one system I'll tell you about, even though I think it was actually season 3 that added it, is the scoreboard. Where it shows people that, finish or any slime game fail. I really like it. Overall, I like it. Because, it's cool. You can tell if your friends have made it, or you can just, just generally see how much made it, even though qualified is there, but whatever. Now, one game that I'm 99% sure we won't get is Button Mashers that was introduced. So I'm going to talk about it now. Button Mashers was the worst game introduced in the season. And here's a couple reasons. I would rank it at a D, a C, or a D. Actually, no, D. Just general D. And this is why. Even though it's a 1v1 mechanic, it's jumping on buttons. That's all it is. Jumping on buttons. Whoever gets more points wins that 1v1. And the only problem with that is the buttons, they're not all there instantly. They spawn randomly. Like, they light up where you have to jump on it. So it's all based on RNG if you're closer to it, or the other person's like literally insane and goes on them all the time. Literally no mistakes. I would go into a 40-41 playlist, but the only one that's out right now is Slime Scraper Trials, and that's just only Slime Scraper. And we're trying to get all of these. But if I don't get Slime Scraper, I will talk about it. But roll on. Well, we can talk about this. This is a race rollout. The idea is good. Everything's good about it. I'd rank at C though, just because. First of all, pushing will result in death. Grabbers will result in death. Grabbing sucks. But that's the reason, so that's not the reason. The real reason is there's less of a way to know what's coming in this than rollout. Why I'm saying that is because you could just randomly jump onto a low platform like these over here and just, randomly have like a gap right there. So you're lucky if you have them. So I'll rank it at a B or a C. It's not insane, but overall it's not that bad. pretty sure I was introduced this. And I know we're not gonna get this final. I know we're not probably not gonna get it. Okay, well, it's the rollout final. Now, of course, why I'm saying this because there's a million finals, and that is a rare one. So, the rollout final is basically you and every single other person that is in the final, and the slime just rises while you have to dodge rollout obstacles, and it gets faster. And I would rank it at a B. It's not the best final, but well, it's definitely not the worst final. There's two other finals that are bad, but we don't need to talk about them. Well, I didn't do this for season 3. I didn't play them much. And if I were in season 3, Thin Ice would be ranked at a D. You know why? It's a hexagon, but they're stacked and slippery. And more, the slipping, it's very bad trying to avoid slime in a more skillful way. Now, why I would rank, even though it's another hexagon, I was gonna like it, but it's just not hexagon, it's ill. But I'll rank it as C or D, because it's not Royal Fumble. Oh, it's not Royal Fumble. That's no. And of course, you'll know why grabbing is literally the only way to win. Slime Climb. This match we get Slime Climb. That's interesting. That's actually interesting since it's the first. It's literally just the 1.0 Slime Scrapper, since Slime Scrapper is just a 2.0 version. Well, 4041 version. See this one. There's fins. That's not that bad. That's pretty interesting. Oh, why? That's. Oh no. No, that exists in the okay, cool. I don't. Told you I won't get if I don't say slime. I won't eat it. I got slime climb, but that does not count. I almost just fell there, like twice, so you know. Great. But this is a very easy obstacle right here. Because you could just use that. Now you're up here. I won't do that because I'd have to just waste a lot of time to get up there. Okay, that was. Now I can do it because you know I'm right here. Let's see. There we go. Now, the other game modes, there's 2 team game modes that we'll get to in a bit, hopefully, and there's Slime Scrapper and then a survival game mode. I will talk about all of them in a bit, and actually 2 survival games. If I don't get to one, I'll talk about it. It's your mod, actually, this one. I'm pretty sure it is, right? If this is what I think. Yeah, I know which one whenever that's like a grab and stone. It's interesting. Now, another thing I need to point out. Some series I said in the series video are longer than others, like I said. Because planning is a very big issue in it. So if I can get it all planned perfectly, or we get a replacement for it, or anything about what you need to do, I will do it as fast as possible, but you know, just gotta give me time. These people are just rude. This guy's just trying to get away. He did it. These two are just, wow. Oh. He made it, okay, 16. This means we could get a team game mode. And as we could talk about in another game mode. Oh, there's also a race game in those added, and a dirty race game modes. Okay, we're definitely not gonna cover all of them since I'm only playing 2 games. We're definitely not gonna be able to cover all of them. So I'll cover whatever I remember that we don't get. We're getting Wall Guys here, which season 2. We don't need to talk about this. Interestingly, most of the game modes we could get them all in a row. Well, actually, we can't. Let's see what we get. Hold on. Just jump on here, jump over here, get over. Okay, well, I'm sorry. I am. Wow. Okay. Let's go. Just long jump it. Let's go. Okay, that's actually. Come on. Yes. Okay. I didn't even jump. Mechanics wise. Go. No. Jump. Okay. Oh, yes. Okay, now I just need to go over here. Come on. Okay. I'll let them go. Okay. That's a bro moment. Are you see? I might not make it. Oh my god, I made it. Oh my god, Lord, there was a fan there too. That is insane. Now, another thing that I'm gonna point out. Even though in a streamer, I will tell you now, there has been some things happening in Burner. Not lore-wise, because it shouldn't have happened, but someone wanted to activate my little thing called a nuke, and it kinda made all the surrounding area of Fish and Trents non-existent. So that's funny. Okay, so it's a 5v5. Interesting. I can tell that we are yellow. We're definitely yellow. I'm on yellow. Really? Okay, cool. We're on the unlucky team, but from Marcy, he's not getting that unlucky anymore. Okay, that's an interesting obstacle. Yes. Go. But they have 3. Okay, how? There's 3 defense on each side. How did they lose that ball, though? They can't. That was so weird. Where's this other ball? If no one's now protecting, that's gonna be so dumb. All they have to do is ultimate defense, which they know, and they're doing, which is actually dumb. Yes, get it, please. Get away. Yes! What? Okay. If that... Okay, he got that ball. Good. I'll get this ball. Okay, let's go. I'll help with this since it's gonna get annoying fast. Are you serious? The second I help with that ball, this ball comes. Yes! Oh, yes. I'm going over here and playing some defense a bit. Oh, okay. This is gonna be a little doozy. I can get that ball away. Hope my team does well. This was my least favorite game mode at the start of season 1, and it still is not one of my favorite games. But definitely with new variations, it gets a slight better. Slightly better shot. Which is nice. Yeah. Team game modes? I don't know if we'll get them, but I know we definitely one of them went in knocked off. So for conversation, I'll talk about both of them. So we have basketball. Fall ball. Out of all the finals. Okay, you're not winning. This is not possible. I'm sorry. Are you psychotic? That was an interesting opinion that I do not agree with. Of taking my tail. But yeah, we'll talk about basketball. Is also pretty good. Ball, interesting, very thing. Pretty cool. And he took my tail. I literally should have gotten the tail. Oh, that's interesting. Hold up. Something pretty interesting. I'm gonna go around this. Oh, I was trying to grab it midair. That would have been so good. So I'm focusing a bit. We'll talk about the game modes after, but for now, let me try to actually somehow win this. People are going on that one. That was an interesting juke on to all of us. Okay. So that's pretty good. Not good enough for me. That's why I don't like it. It's so RNG. I kept it down for barely because literally I should have had that, but from 500 miles I just got grabbed. My toe got grabbed. Yeah, that's all you have to dunk basketball. Pretty simple. Low grab mechanic at the basketballs are pretty cool. I just hate that you have to grab people to get these balls now. So I'll rank at B. Middle of B and C. Around there. Just in the middle because, yeah, there's a lot of things knocking it up, but still it's not insanely bad because you get to throw the balls and do something else. Pretty cool. Now next one is power crusher. I don't mind now. It's with power chargers. I don't know. You have to go over tiles with a battery kinda, and the more you go, the more the team with most tiles of their color wins. More Splatoonish. You have to grab to get it though. But there's like a million. I'll rank it at B. Because it's not as bad as other team game modes. And there's ways to make it so that you don't get the it doesn't get taken. So I'll move basketball up to B. And yeah, this match hopefully will give us the fame in order to get those 5 crowns. Since I need Tundra. Okay, so this confirms that we won't get Skyline scores or something like that. I'll rank it at a solid another B. Because there is weird stuff in it. Well, I mean, technically grabbers could kill you, but there's not much grabbers in it, from what I've seen. I'll move it up to A, since the only thing you ruin it is grabbers, and it's a pretty simple obstacle that is nice. I know Heavy would rank this course, though, if he was playing Season 3. He wouldn't be able to rank it now, but if he wanted to, he would rank it at F. Because fans. Get it? F is failure, F is for fans, get it? Both are the same thing. That's nice. Okay, cool. Well, let's just don't jump. Simple. And this should be easy. A little slip. This is a bad fan. It's so hard to avoid the fan. Oh, I went in the snow. What the? How does that happen? How is this happening? I don't know how to start. I'll do that because then it's a corner that I can easily just go up. Now, this ending connect is also bad because right there, that's a good example. It's random who gets pushed on that. So I lost because it wouldn't let me go on it one time. What's up? What'd you made out? Not bad. Why I record more friends is because I'm more people conversation. I don't want to just keep making conversation. So we're gonna talk about the race game, another race game, but the speed run one. The race mechanic. It's a new one. We're gonna get A. Because there's not really any problem. Very good racetrack. It is a very nice one. Very simple. And it's like a Mario Kart race. I can't remember. And where it's just 8 laps of the same thing, but it's short. At least before this is on 2 laps, but moderate length, I would say for one, because of course we're not Assassin's Creed, so we just speed run for beans. We're confident beans that we are that pushing our obstacles, you know? Moderate. I have karma. I was about to say no, well, but you know where that gets you? Oh, I was hesitant on saying that, and I still was about to say no. You can decide that that was bad enough. Come on, okay, good. We pushed against it. This should be easy from here. You just do your jump. Well, that bounce was good. Nice. Now you'll say, oh, race skins in the battle pass. I'll actually do that though. To be honest, I might actually do that because you know, there's not much, but there's enough for me to rank and some interesting choices. Hint, the Among Us and Voltron. Voltron is nice, but we'll talk about the Among Us thing. Now let's see if we get any of the new survival game modes or a slime scraper here. If we don't get slime scraper or any of the survival game modes, I'll talk about a survival game mode and slime scraper. Maybe all 3. So the last game was I need to talk about. We'll see. Okay, I'll talk about Slime Scraper. Slime Scraper is a very nice variation of Slime Climb. It's not as good. I'll write that out. It's not as good. But it's still good. It's still A tier. It's A. Because it's a simple obstacle. And it's more friendly to new players. I'm saying that it's way more easy than Slime. Not why it's ranking A because Slime Climb skill. No, that's not why. It's just because, you know, the obstacles are less. What? It's more short if you do it right way. It's so short. Even though Slime Time can be 30 seconds, that can go like 30 or 20. It can be very short because just below gravity helps a lot. There is level skips I've seen. Not even for clips, just general. I don't even have a tail. Why haven't? Okay, hold up. Simple. You just go to this, you do grab, and then you do quantum physics. Nice. Please don't quantum physics. Can you learn? It made sense for you chicken to have a tail, but sorry you're getting plucked. I don't think that was quantum. That would be very bad. Oh, okay. You got it. That doesn't usually happen at a farm, from my non-existent knowledge. You don't, okay, that might, I don't know, there's a couple of chickens. Yes! No, no, no. Okay. Please. I do not want to use this early. Okay, good, good, good. No, not good. This is just tail. Stop! Okay, I got this. Watch this. Okay, well, never mind, I lose. We'll see if that's enough fame. I mean, it didn't need to be that much since double fame's out too. Made to the third round. We got some shards. Bruh. I'll get that fame. Hold up. But why real quick get that fame from a instant death? We're just doing instant death. Let me talk about these survival games. They're nice on script. We will have the one with random objects being flown at you while you're on a seesaw board. I rank that B. It's not that hard. Seesaw might be looking at, but there's just so much people on there. There's not much people on there, so it's a pretty big balance. It's a pretty good balance. So you have a good balance and everything there. And the obstacles are pretty easy to dodge, since you're moderate speed, mostly. And you can just, simply be at a good place or middle of the board and just easily dodge them. Not that hard. I might go if I'm passing this spider line. I'm just gonna go to the end. And then let everyone go past. But, context, I'll, after this game, since I want to take like 20 to 40 more seconds. But, that's how I slice. Cover Bird Heroes. At the start, was very challenging and no one would be able to complete it. Let me get off this real quick because I want to shoot it the whole time. No one would have been able to complete it since, of course, everyone was new to it. It was a weird game mode. But as time went on, there was a very small fans that actually helped you. The fans helped you. Heavy did not know that, but overall, they actually kind of help you. I'm just gonna say here. And second of all, it's a very challenging game mode. I'll rank it at B though, because there's some holes that you can't see that you fall down. That is a very big thing. It's interesting. It's not that hard, people. Just go. There's some people that just go. Just go. Enough people. Go. And done. Go. Watch them scare him. There you go. This should be enough fame, and then we'll rank every single bypass skin, and that's it. There's my crowns. Let's see this. Of course, I didn't get Voltron, but that's not a point. The point is to rank every skin. So we'll start from the beginning to end. Only skins, so Furryland, I'll rank a B or a C. It's not that my type, it's furry, so C or D actually. Sharkbot, really cool. I'd rank that B or A. Because Sharkbot. Disco Ball, pretty interesting. I want to get a solid B or A because it's a meme. Here it is. Among Us head. S tier all the way. Perfect, perfect. It killed Fall Guys, but guess what? They even put it in the game because they respect it. Wow, bro. I'll rank it S because that's pretty interesting. Incognito, spy theme, I like that. That's A or B. UFG is very weird. UFG is insane weird. Let's rank that C. Voltron. I'm ranking it an A because it looks real cool. I don't think that crown is what you have using this. That's not that realistic. It comes out at 8. Okay, I'm definitely gonna be able to get this quick. So overall, that is season 4. Now, if you're gonna talk about shop outfits, the only ones we'll talk about is I don't think these came out new. Actually, they did. These gamer, so he's S. So overall, this is a good season. You know, it's pretty cool. Pengu. But it was a very good season. I like where it was, and overall, I would rank the season solid A. One of the good seasons, unlike others. Bye everyone, and remember, this next video is gonna be season 5, so get ready for it. I'll be uploading as quick as possible.